welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Jazzie, and if you're a returning viewer, thanks for tuning in for today's video. You guys, in today's video, I'll finally be showing you guys how I colored and cut this hair. You guys have been asking me all over Instagram, all over Snap, how did I achieve this color and cut? And you guys have also been asking me if this is a sew-in. It is not a sew-in, you guys. This is a wig, and I will have a video coming to my channel pretty soon on how I make this wig. So make sure you guys check out the description box down below. If it's not already up, I'll make sure I leave it down in the description box for you guys to check that video out. But basically, you guys, it was so simple for me to color this hair as well as cutting this hair. Now, when I was coloring the hair, I wanted to have more dimension to it because I know sometimes when you color curly hair, it can easily be lost within the curls and it can just really just become very flat. So I did color this hair 3 different colors, and as you guys can see, I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera as well, but I do have like a dark chocolate brown in here, and then like a medium brown, and then like a strawberry blonde. Also, it is picking up more orange on camera, so I will be inserting some natural lighting pictures of this hair in the video so that way you guys can see how the color really looks in real life and in person. Because on camera it does look more orangish, but it's really not orange at all. It's more like a strawberry blonde and brown trio, so it's really pretty. I get compliments on this hair so much every time I go outside, go to work. People are always asking me about this hair, and I'm constantly telling them, I'm going to be doing a video, I'm going to be doing a video. Make sure you guys stay tuned. And the video is finally here, so thank you guys for being patient with me as I wanted to come on here and create this video for you guys and a tutorial to show you how I created this color as well as achieve this cut. So if this is something you're interested in, then please keep on watching. To start, I'm going to be bleaching my closure using bleach and 40 volume developer, and I like to mix the two until I get a peanut butter like consistency. And I have a video up on my channel on how I bleach my knots. If this is something you're interested in, I'll leave the link to that video down in the description box below. And I'll also leave it somewhere on the screen right now so that way you can check that out if you're interested. So while my closure is processing, I'm going to start coloring the hair. And to color the hair, I'm using the L'Oreal Hicolor highlights in the shade Ash Blonde. On the box, it says to use 30 or 40 volume developer. So I'm going to go back in with my 40 volume developer and mix this until I get a nice creamy consistency. On the side of the box, it has all the directions for you. So if you pick this up, make sure you guys read the directions carefully. To apply the color, I went ahead and separated my shortest bundle, which was a 22-inch, alternating the curls, putting the aluminum foil under the hair that I was going to color. Because I didn't want the whole bundle this color, I wanted to create some highlights so the hair wasn't just one color and it looked flat. I really wanted to give this hair some vibrance, so that's what I did. I separated the hair like this throughout the whole bundle, coloring the curls from root to tip, and I also did the same method on my closure. I really wanted the color to pop on the top of the closure so you could see the color, so I separated the curls from the top layer and then the bottom layer, and I made sure to get the 2 front pieces where the hair would fall in the middle part, framing my face, so that way you could see the color. Now going in with the L'Oreal Hicolor in the shade Soft Brown, I went ahead and I mixed the color together with the developer, and then I applied this all over my two 24-inch bundles. With curly hair, you really want to make sure you work the product in so the hair is fully coated in the dye and you don't have any unprocessed pieces, because if you just slap it on one side and then turn it over and slap it on the back, you will miss a lot of hair in the middle. Then I went ahead and I wrapped each bundle in aluminum foil, that way the hair could process. And I let the color sit on the hair for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then I went ahead and rinsed the closure, and then the first bundle that I colored, I noticed the hair that I didn't color was extremely darker compared to the hair that I already colored. And it didn't really look good. The colors actually clashed together and it looked a little tacky to me. I also noticed that the color actually didn't come out like an ash blonde. It actually came out more of a honey blonde, which I wasn't tripping about, but I did notice it didn't come out ash blonde, and I honestly don't know why, but yeah, that's just something that I noticed. So now, two birds out with one stone, I went ahead and I just bleached the bundle and the closure together, because I figured the hair that I had previously colored would be lighter and the dark hair that I had never colored would be lighter, and that's exactly what happened. It didn't take long for the hair to lift when I bleached the hair, maybe about 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes was up, I rinsed the hair and I sat it outside for 45 minutes to let it air dry. And after that, I recolored it again using that ash brown color. And I applied that from the root to tip, and I let it process for 45 minutes.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
This is the color I was left with, a nice fire brown color. On camera it picks up more orangish reddish, but I'll insert a picture in this video right now so that you guys can see the true color. It's more like a blondish brown color. After I colored the hair, I did make a wig, and I made a separate video showing you guys how I made it. Make sure you guys check out the description box down below if you're interested. So to start off, I sectioned the hair off in 4 sections, and I worked on one section at a time. In this bottle is just some cool water, and I sprayed water on each section to detangle it from root to tip. I didn't get the hair super duper wet, I just got it wet enough to detangle it. So I know somebody's going to be in the comment section telling me that these are not hair shears, and I know this, but this isn't my real hair. And if that bothers you, feel free to use whatever kind of scissors on your own hair. But me personally, these are just what I had laying around, so that's what I chose to use. I have no idea what this tool is called, but I picked it up from the beauty supply store. But I quickly realized I was better off with the scissors because this hair is super thick, you guys. It was not working for me, so I just went back to the scissors.
Search, but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard, and I wonder where you are.
I wanted the hair to frame my face, so I wanted to add layers in the hair, and I started with the front sections closest to my face, taking the scissors in a downward like motion. I slowly started to trim the hair away gradually to avoid any harsh cuts because I wanted it to look really natural. That's what I was going for, a natural look. It's super important that you remember you can remove hair, but you cannot add it back. So make sure you're cutting your hair slowly, because if you just jump right into it, cutting off so much hair at a time, you can't add it back on and you might just be left with a really bad cut. So make sure you take your time, don't be in any rush. Focus on how you really want the hair to fall and how you want it to lay.
We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard, and I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
I was alternating from water to scissors, making sure I wasn't cutting the hair dry, but more or less damp. I know the longer the layers get, you actually won't be able to see them on camera, and I really apologize, you guys. I really didn't know this until I was editing the video, but yeah, I just did the same thing basically that I did previously, moving from section to section, cutting the hair in a downwards motion, blending each layer into the previous one so that it would blend seamlessly and it wouldn't be like any harsh cuts throughout the hair anywhere. So yeah, that's basically what I did all throughout the head.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard, and I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious.
This hair was super long, heavy, and overall just lifeless. So I wanted to give it some shape and some body. I'm going for more of a diva cut, and I honestly think it came out on point. The color came out really good. As you guys can see, there's 3 different colors going on. You have a light blondish color, you have a brown color, and then like a darker brown color, which gives the hair more dimension. So as you guys can see, the hair right now has a nice shape, and I didn't cut off too much hair. I was actually able to keep a lot of the length. Alright you guys, so as you just seen in the tutorial, I was able to show you guys how I colored this hair as well as how I cut the hair. Now in the video it does look like I'm going ham with the scissors, but I promise you guys I wasn't. So I have an 18-inch closure, a 22-inch bundle, and 2 24-inch bundles. And you guys, it looks like I'm going in because I'm creating long layers, but in actuality I cut off a little bit of hair, but I was still able to keep a lot of volume in the hair and a lot of length. So the hair is still pretty long, and this is in its curly state, so just imagine it being in its straight state. It'll be even longer than what it is now. And yeah, I just really enjoyed the way this hair came out. I do have a video up on my channel going into depth on how I bleach these knots. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll make sure I have it down in the description box below, as well as all the products that I use. So if you're interested in checking that out or trying this out on your own hair or hair you already have, make sure you guys check out the description box. Now this hair was provided to me by Ariel Hair, which is an Aliexpress vendor. They sent me Peruvian deep wave and links 18-inch closure, a 22-inch bundle, and 2 24-inch bundles. Now the hair came at a natural black. It didn't have any stench to it, a smell to it. It doesn't tangle up. The hair isn't dry, which, you know, I know sometimes people do experience dry hair when they have curly bundles, but this hair is not dry at all. And what I really like about this hair is, even though it looks wet, this hair is 99.9% dry. There's no wet hair in here at all. So I really enjoyed that about this hair. Also, while I was cutting the hair, you guys, I wanted to make sure that I was cutting the way I cut the hair. I wanted to make sure that you were able to see some of the lighter pieces of the browns. So in the video, you guys probably seen that the lighter colors I was cutting less of, and the darker colors I was cutting more of, because I wanted to create this really pretty effect, and I think I did a really good job of doing that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.